Hey guys, it's Damien, and I'm going to tell you really quick. If you have 20 minutes, the video I am about to show you is 20 minutes and 17 seconds. If you have 20 minutes of your time to sit down and watch this video from beginning to end, I highly recommend it, because all of that stuff back there that I just explained on the video is actually going to help you sell your product in 13 different ways. And you're probably thinking, this is another one of those videos where the guy talks about something but he doesn't do it. No. All of those 13 different ways of selling food products, I do that day in and day out, and I'll explain to you exactly how it works. So please stick around for the next 20 minutes and watch the video completely, because it's going to be well worth your time. Hey guys, alright, it's Damien, and again, as I mentioned in the introduction, I'm going to show you 13 different ways that you can actually create income from a single food product, or potentially creating a website with multiple food products. And I'm going to show you how it works. When I first started my e-commerce experience nearly 11 years ago, I did not know anything about what I'm about to tell you. It has taken quite some time to learn all of these things, and it opened up my eyes to the potential that you can make a lot of money and a lot of revenue streams coming from different things that you create online. And I'm going to explain those things behind me on that fancy computer that I just drew up there. So let me get right to it. As always, I just want to get to the point. I don't want to waste your time. So let me get you a little closer here. All right. So you're probably thinking, this is my mindset. About 11 years ago, 12 years ago, before I actually left retail, my mind was always focused on that paycheck, that single source of income, that one source of paycheck. Now we have way more than one source. And again, I don't do these videos. I am the last person on the planet to have any kind of ego. I don't toot my own horn. I'm simply telling you, you guys could do this exact same thing. It's not a get-rich-quick thing. It's nothing shady about it. It just takes time. It takes some effort. But when you understand how it works, there are so many different ways that you can create income streams from your food business, okay? And this is, how can I say this? This is actually, you have to kind of be online to do this, okay? This is not something you can do at a retail storefront, or if you're looking to open up a retail bakery or a food or candy shop or something like that. This really isn't going to work that way, okay? So here's how it works. So you have your computer, right? Your handy dandy computer. Now, you want to create a food product. So let's say you take, for example's sake, for the sake of this video, I'm going to do an example of just taking one food product, okay? Let's say they're chocolate chip cookies, okay? Now, you want to sell those online, right? Great. You can sell them on Amazon. You can sell them on eBay. You can sell them on Etsy. You can sell them on Bonanza. There's a lot of e-commerce sites that you can sell chocolate chip cookies, right? This is, again, just for an example's sake. So there's 4 of them right there. Outlets online where you can sell a product, right? Now, from those 4, what you can actually do is you can go online and create your own store. www.yourownstore.com, okay, right? So you can create a website, sell your product on your website, not just here. All right, so just for the sake, I'm doing yoursite.com, okay? So www.yourownwebsite, that's 5 different places that you can sell a product, right? Now, you love cookies, you love baking, you love everything about baking and sharing ideas and maybe recipes, or maybe just how to grow your own food business online, and you want to share that. So you create a blog, right? You start writing about it. Okay? Now I'm just laying out, right here I'm just laying out a grid, a map. And then from this, I'm going to get a little deeper as to why you can make more money from these different things. Okay, so you have social media sites, right? Pinterest, Facebook. Let's start with those. Follow this whole video. Listen to everything I'm about to tell you, okay? I know you might want to fast forward this. Again, I try to keep these videos short and sweet. Listen to everything I'm about to tell you. Pinterest. By the way, yes, you can actually make a lot of money on Pinterest. Facebook. Google Plus. If you're not familiar with Google Plus, it's kind of like Google's version of Facebook. Only thing is that you have these things called communities, and on Google Plus, these communities can have hundreds of thousands of people who share the same interest in one particular topic. And guess what? There's actually communities that are dedicated to chocolate chip cookies and baking, and they have hundreds of thousands of people who love baked goods. Watch. So Google Plus. So we have Facebook, Pinterest, Google Plus, Instagram, right? And LinkedIn. And I'm going to explain to you why LinkedIn can make you a lot of money. Not just networking and getting other people to know who you are and putting up information about yourself and all your professional achievements. You can actually make money on LinkedIn, and I'll tell you how. LinkedIn. Okay, so let's recap. Let's count this really quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I have only 2 left, and I'm going to get to those last 2 in a second. Follow me on this, what I'm about to tell you. So, LinkedIn, Instagram, and website, Wholesale. Okay? Having a website and selling a product is one thing. Having a website and offering your product in bulk for people to resell, of course, there's certain types of licenses and all that. That's a whole other video. But the bottom line is you can do that. You can offer a product in bulk or wholesale, and you can sell it by the ton, okay? That has nothing to do with selling an individual order or 24 count of cookies or a bundt cake, okay? That is something that can be purchased by a retailer or someone who's going to resell it or remake more money off of it. But you can sell a huge amount of that in a big, large portion. So what are we up to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh yeah, the platform that we're showing this video on, YouTube. You can make a lot of money on YouTube. And that, my friend, that is the 13th avenue, the 13th source that you can create income. Now again, it takes time to do this, but I can tell you, once you get these up and running, you're going to be looking in a lot of different directions as to where's all the money coming from, okay? YouTube. Now let me break this down for you. Let me break it down. I'll explain to you how all of these can be yours, and it's very, very simple to do. It takes some work. It takes some time, but it's not hard work. It just takes time for you to sit down. If you're diligent, patient, you want to learn how to do it, you can take chocolate chip cookies and sell them 13 different ways. And again, like I said, it's an example. If you're into hot sauces, you can sell hot sauces. It doesn't matter, okay? Now let me explain how this, by the way, all of these are resources, are different sources that I personally use, and I have money coming in from all of these, okay? Now listen to how I do this. Number one, it's your site. There is a lot of benefits to having your own site, yes. Is it challenging to get found on Google when you're new, have a new site, and you're not familiar with SEO, which is the search engine optimization aspect of a website? Is it challenging to get found? Yes, but when you sell on these, Amazon, eBay, Etsy, Bonanza, and all of these, right? And you've got a presence on YouTube, that site, you don't need to be an SEO expert. And the reason why is, when you sell on these sites, you have to label the products. You have to put them in a box, and you have to label the box. As long as you put somewhere on there that you are www.imakecookies.com, whatever it is, people who buy here will come here. Trust me, they will. And if they can't find it, your website, on the packaging, they'll Google you. It happens to my site every single day, okay? These are the sites I use as a jumping board, as a springboard to get customers to come here if you're relatively new online. Because it is true, it's very challenging to get found if you have a new site. It's not easy, okay? And that's okay. Because these sites, they do the work for you. How is that they do the work for you? Well, they have hundreds of millions combined, of course, hundreds of millions of customers on their sites every single day. So I don't have to like create a website that's so optimized and so amazing and so accurate, has the right words, it has everything, the keywords and the photos. These sites have already done that for you. When you begin to sell on here, this becomes very easy to find. Okay? Now, a blog. You're probably thinking, oh my gosh, Damien, I've heard so much baloney about how these people make $100,000 a month on a blog and they do it in such a short period of time. I wouldn't believe everything you see, okay? I have right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 blogs, and they're all in different places. I have a blog on Blogger. I have one that's attached to my website, the Brittle Box. I have one that is part of marketingfoodonline.com. I have all of these different blogs, okay? Now, all the traffic that comes to those blogs comes from these social media, okay? So how is it, Damien, that you make money on 13 different places when you don't really sell anything on the social media? You're right. I don't really transact anything on the social media, but I get the eyes who come to my social media pages and click on the links, which take them to here, and they read my blog, which takes them to here. Then they buy stuff and takes them to here. You kind of see where I'm going with this? All of this together creates revenue, okay? Now, on Pinterest, we average about 65 to 70,000 views a month. Did that happen in a week or a month or even a year? No. To be honest with you, it's taken about 3 to 4 years to do that. But about the second to third year, it began to pay off. And since then, now it's paying off even more. But it takes time. But once it's there, that's the thing about social media, is once your account is there and you have activity there, it's permanently there. It's drawing traffic, what they call organic traffic, okay? I have never paid for people to go to any of my sites, any of the stores, nothing. I've never paid for that. It's taken some time, longer than it would be if I did pay for it, but it depends on your budget, okay? So Pinterest, I pin from my site up here, I take it and I pin on Pinterest. Images, products from here, I put them on Pinterest, right? So then on Pinterest, it draws the attention to click on the pin, which takes you to my site, and then you buy something. So it generates money. So does that make me money? Yes, it does. They don't necessarily transact and finish the transaction on Pinterest, but it brings them to my site. Facebook. Everybody knows what Facebook is. Same thing. You get the attention on the Facebook page, and now, of course, you can sell things on Facebook. We actually just began to get into the e-commerce aspects of Facebook, selling through Facebook and not necessarily getting just the attention. But because we're so busy, I'm so swamped with this. Facebook it's okay. It's okay. This is amazing. But you can still use Facebook to get people to like your page, your product, your company, and then you can sell them stuff through Facebook. Google Plus. You can create a Google Plus account in less than 5 minutes. It's free. Why is it so important? Because there are so many communities of interests, people who have interest in like interests that are similar. And I have found so many people who love baked goods and love this and love chocolate and love anything. I mean, there is even a community based on pretzels. I mean, we make chocolate pretzels. So I joined the pretzel community, as funny as that sounds. And then people from there, I get to add links to products on my pages, even on Amazon, eBay, Etsy. It's crazy. So that generates an additional stream of revenue through Google+. Instagram. Again, if you create an account on Instagram, you start posting pictures of your products. You get people from your own website to go over and to interact on Instagram. Maybe you give them a 10% coupon if you like and subscribe or whatever it is. And from Instagram, they click on it and they know your company's site. You can actually put a link to a website in your bio, in the bio part of your Instagram account, and then they can go buy stuff. Another source. LinkedIn. Now, this is really, 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 really important. I wanted to talk about LinkedIn because I use it in a way that most people actually don't. A lot of companies don't. But LinkedIn is a great place to interact with other people in your field of business. Or if you have a product or a service, like let's say you make chocolate covered Oreos in a gift box. There's a lot of companies that interact on LinkedIn, right? So you begin to go in there and you interact and you become connected to other people such as corporate people or CEOs or buyers or food vendors, right? Then you start to put up a couple links here and there. Hey, we offer some great B2B gifts, business-to-business gifts, corporate gifts, client gifts. There's a lot of people who have clients and customers, and they're always looking for something to give them. Well, you post a picture with a link to the product, maybe on one of these sites, on LinkedIn. And what happens is people see it, and there could be a guy in there who's the chief purchasing officer or something that in the marketing department that needs stuff for all the clients, and he needs 1,000 boxes of chocolates. And guess what? You sell chocolates. And guess what? You probably just sold 1,000 boxes of chocolate on LinkedIn. Very simple. Easy. If you sell food products, or any product for that matter, but of course we're about food. So if you sell a food product and you want to sell thousands of them to one customer, like a company who would simply write you a check or swipe a card for $2 or $3 grand worth of product, go to LinkedIn. It's going to make you money. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 outlets on this side that will make you money with your food product. Now let's go over here. YouTube. A lot of you that are watching these videos, you may not realize this, but YouTube is not an entertainment platform. It's not some platform where there's a bunch of videos that you sit in front of that you just either laugh at, you cry, or you listen to music. That's not what it is. It's actually a search engine. It's really a search engine. Obviously, Google owns YouTube, right? Okay? So the second largest search engine on the face of the earth is YouTube. It is used as a search engine. You want to watch a music video, what do? You need to search for the video in the search box, right? If you want to promote your business and you want to get it out there, and let's say you make gift baskets. People go to YouTube about gift baskets. Why are you not making videos about your product? They don't have to be long. They can be 2 to 3 minutes. Post it on YouTube and see what that does for your business. I can personally attest that it does a heck of a lot for ours. You put the right keywords in, you put the great title, put some description, and guess what? In the description, you can put your contact information. It's a free commercial. The only thing it's costing you is using one of these cameras, about 10 minutes, 15 minutes of your time, maybe some little editing if you want, and then you upload it, and you're done. Why are you not using YouTube? If you want to be found on Google, why would you not use YouTube to be found? Okay? Because then they can come to your site and then spend money. So that's another source. Does this make me money? Yes. I mean, aside from marketing food online, I have 10 or 12, I don't even know how many we have, 10 or 12 channels on YouTube, okay? And they all make money for me, okay? So YouTube can make you money for your food product. Wholesale. Now, if you have one of these, which is your company site, you can sell wholesale or bulk, however you want to name it, okay? If you make pretzels and you want to sell 50 pounds of pretzels, obviously that's not an average size order, that's bulk. So you can sell 50 pounds of pretzels on your site. Guess what? You can also sell 50 pounds of pretzels in bulk on every one of these sites. How? Just create a listing. And the listing says 50 pounds of pretzels. You don't have to use the word wholesale. You don't have to use the word bulk in the title or the description. You can, on eBay, sell, if you make pretzels, sell 50 pounds on eBay. Put a $130 price point and sell it in bulk. Right? So you open yourself up, not just for the small orders of 16 pretzel rods coated in chocolate, whatever. You want to sell 1,000 pretzel rods where people can buy them and resell them in their little gift shops or something? Make it. Sell it. Make the listing. Because then that opens you up to selling to businesses on a bigger scale, not just individual items. So that's a whole nother form of revenue, right? That's wholesale, right? Amazon, eBay, Etsy, Bonanza. I'm not going to get into all 4 of these in much detail because you know what they are. They're just platforms that you can make money, you can sell products on, okay? So at the end of the day, you have the potential to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 different places, different ways to make money off of a food product. And again, you don't have to have 100 different items. If you're good at making barbecue sauce, you can sell barbecue sauce on this way, using this method. There's no reason why you can't. It's all the same thing. You sell wholesale, you're like, well, how can I sell? Well, offer 60 or 4 dozen, 48, or a case pack of your barbecue sauce for $200-$300, whatever it is, right? $6 a bottle, whatever it is. So you can sell it that way. But you can sell it individually too on these. By the way, Bonanza is just like these guys, by the way. Bonanza.com. You want to check them out. It's another platform to sell on. So all of these different aspects, these different ways to get creative to draw people into your product. At the end of the day, it all comes back to here, to your computer, your laptop, whatever it is. All these different avenues can be brought together to sell your food product. So don't limit yourself as to how you can make something, how you can sell it. Open up your eyes and look at all these different ways you can do it. And once you bring these together, that's how I have 13 sources of income. I don't rely on everyday sales from Etsy's. I don't rely on everyday getting traffic from Pinterest. I don't have to rely on it because I have all of these different sources coming in to my computer. Cool? Thought you might like that. Now, hopefully you watched the whole video till this point. But anyways, that's my video. If it helped you out, if it gave you some insight into how to make more money from different places, then do give me a big thumbs up. I appreciate that. And as always, share my videos. And if you're not subscribed, I've got 401 video now. This is my 401 video. So, thanks, guys.